Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Luna and I make Animal Crossing videos every single week. So if you're into that, consider subscribing to join our little AC family. Today we will be decorating 5 more small spaces on my island. I did do a part 1 of this and I will leave that video in the time cards on top if you are curious and want to see how those turned out. But yeah, with that being said, let's get right into the video. So for this video, I wanted to start off with the smallest of space first and then make my way up to a more bigger space. I wanted to start off with this little space because I know I am not the only one that runs into these weird, awkward, small spaces where you don't know what to put here. I was debating on just filling it up with some more cliffs, but then I was like, no, I could probably do something here and make it look cute. Because it's such a small space, I'm going to mostly fill it up with some custom designs, and I just wanted to add another butterfly because why not? We love a good butterfly model. And I added a log bench just for you to come and sit down, and I wanted to add something that resembles Alice in Wonderland, so I ended up using this destination signpost. And to finish off the build, I'm adding this clock that reminds me of the White Rabbit's watch. So here's how the little micro build ended up looking. I know it's small, but I hope this helps somebody out there that's struggling. Now onto the next build, which is my pier slash docking area. For this build, I kept it extremely simple, and the reason why is because I wanted to have the ability to still reach Cap'n for the boat rides while still being cute. I use a new technique that I've seen before, using the floor path or whichever path that you have and adding bits of it onto the area, and I think it adds a lot of personality and I really like it. And I'm just going to add a few little pieces and add this nice little log stool with these orange lilies, and we are done with the build. Here's how my pier looks. I think this turned out super cute and I'm still able to reach Cap'n, so that's all I care about. Now on to the third build, which will be this small little section of my beach. For this area, I was originally going to do a bear picnic, but I feel like I've done those so many times, so I decided to change it up and just have like a little picnic. I'm starting off by laying down the blanket, and I've done this technique in the past and I love it so much that I'm doing it again, and that is laying the picnic blanket down and then adding the path on both sides, making it look like the path is going underneath the blanket. So it's a cool little effect and I really like it, so that's what I'm doing here. And then I'm going to add the log table and add some cottagecore foods like this carrot cake and the fruit basket, and of course adding a chair for me to sit and eat all of this delicious food. And of course I can't have a build without adding my bunny day stool with this cute mom cozy. Now I'm going to finish off the path and I'll show you how it looks. And then the next area that we will be working on will be decorating the rock formation that I have in the back. My beaches are so long, so I have to break them up into different videos. Also, by the way, if you're wondering, the codes that I'm using in this video will be listed in the description below. Once we add this log path, we are done with the build. Here is how the build ended up looking. Doesn't it look so cool with the path underneath the blanket? This is such a cute little build, probably one of my favorites so far. And here's the rock formation that I was talking about that's right next to this build that we just finished. This is the 4th build that we will be working on today. For this build, I didn't really know what to put on my rock formation. Usually my default is to add flowers, trees, or bushes, but since we can't do any of that on a rock, it can be a little hard to come up with some things, so you gotta be a little creative. That's why custom designs are my besties. I'm just going with the theme that I've been doing lately, which is mushroom core, and since this is next to my flower shop, I added some flower items here, and I just noticed that a common item in these builds besides the mushroom items is the log bench. I love that thing apparently, but I wanted to add a little nook for my villagers to come and read, so I added the log bench and the peacock chair for them to sit, and then I'm adding these log stakes so that no one will fall, and this pine cone, and we are done with the build. Here is how the rock formation looks. I absolutely love this cute little area. It's a nice little area for my villagers. If they only knew how much I cared about them. For the last build for today, I'm going to be decorating my peninsula and the rock formation in the back. Technically, this is 2 separate areas, but they're right next to each other, and so I was like, I might as well just lump them together and create a whole section with it. So this area is right next to the Red Queen's castle that I made a couple of videos ago, and I will leave a link to that video in the time cards on top. Probably one of my top 5 favorite builds on this island. Someone suggested for me to do it, and I'm so glad I did because it turned out so great. But for this build, since it's next to the castle, I didn't want to take away from that area. So I kind of wanted to create like a mini forest here, and I did want to leave a space in the middle so that you could still walk through. I was having some trouble coming up with an idea for this area. When that happens, I start looking for inspiration. So I start looking at some real life pictures, or I go on Pinterest. Sometimes I even go back to the movie to see if anything pops out and give me some inspiration. And I came up with this mini forest after looking at some pictures and the movie, and I saw just a bunch of flowers and trees in the background, and I started playing around with this area, moving things around until I liked how it looked. I also went back and forth in my storage and in my DIY catalog to see what I can build, which is probably why I use so much of the log bench. A lot of my inspiration came from that little thing, which is why it's like in every single one of my builds in this video. Also, I wanted to give you guys a quick update. We have 2 more videos left until my island tour. I have to finish one side of my beach, and I just noticed that I didn't decorate this other section of my island. Also, I only got to decorate 1.5 rooms in my house, so I still have my house left to finish, which has been a struggle because I'm not the greatest interior designer. It takes me way too long to decorate one room than it is to decorate my island, which is weird to say, but it's true. So we finished our peninsula, and now we are going to decorate my back rock formation. This was also a struggle because my rock formation has a weird shape to it. I have enough space on both sides to decorate, but I have this slim space in the front of that rock that doesn't allow me to decorate much, which makes decorating this rock very difficult. I like my other rock formation on the left side of my beach. It's a lot bigger, more spacious. I had so much fun decorating it, but this one, it was so hard. In that little slim space, I added a cute sofa with a tiny library with this cacao tree. I think that's how you pronounce it. And then I added this brick well, but I felt like it needed something in the background, so I decided to go with the ruins pillar. And of course, I added the pansy table with the leaf umbrella. And then I'm going to add the mum cushion and some small little items like the star fragments and the pine cone. And then to finish off the build, I'm going to decorate the small little beach with some flowers and add a mini pathway using the log path, and then finishing it off with the monarch butterfly. Here is how the peninsula looks. Absolutely love it so much. I don't really use the Titan flower thingy in the back. It is so big. I don't even know where to put it, but it fits so well here. And here is how the back rock formation looks. It's so cute and colorful. It's like a colorful, cozy area. If you just want to come over here to chill out a bit, eat some bread, catch some breeze, this is the spot for you. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, let me know by hitting the like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, consider subscribing to join our little AC family. My island tour will be out soon, so have your post notifications on so you don't miss out on that video. Love you all so much. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!